Well, hello, you wonderful humans, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to get Ursaring's new evolution, Ursaluna. We're going to be going over exactly how to get the item you need to evolve it, and where to get the alpha and non-alpha version of both Ursaring and Tediursa. So we've got quite a bit of info to go over today, and I really do hope all of you find this video helpful. If you do, make sure to slap that like button, show the video some love, and let's get into this. Now, the first location we're going to need to go to is the Crimson Mirelands. So this is going to be the second zone that you unlock when you play through the game, so you should have access to this extremely early. Now, thankfully, we can get all of the Pokemon and or items that we need to evolve Ursaring into Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands, and you can do this really early on in the game. So this is the second map that you unlock during the main story, and we're going to be able to get the majority of the items all in the same area. But the first spot that we're going to want to go to is just below the bog-bound camp into an area called Ursaring. I know, who would have thunk that in a place called Ursaring you'd be able to find a bunch of Tediursa and an alpha Ursaring right in the middle. And what's great is if you get the alpha Ursaring, you'll be able to evolve it into an alpha Ursaluna. So just something to keep in mind. But you can catch any of these Tediursa if you want to evolve it from, the little baby version all the way up into an Ursaluna. These are level 20, so you got to make sure not to murderize their faces, but otherwise they should be relatively easy to catch. And wham bam, thank you ma'am, we got ourselves one Tediursa, which we'll use, but then Alpha Big Mama over there is going to get awfully mad, so you got to keep that in mind. But let's see what level this Alpha Ursaring is. She's a level 41. All right, so that's pretty cool. So if you're not ready to be taking down level 41s, you're going to want to be careful. You might have to sacrifice a couple of Pokemon to take this thing out. It's pretty crazy how hard this thing actually hits. I'm level 58, and it took half of my health away in one hit, but I don't want to make sure I don't kill it. So I'm using the, basically the agile styles to do a little bit less damage, just to get it down to a point to where I can catch it. Which is unfortunate because it means some of my Pokemon are just going to be getting completely murderized. Yeah, bye-bye, Willy. Maybe using type disadvantage to try and catch a Pokemon was not my best idea. But I do have access to Ultra Balls, so hopefully, even being at half health, we should be able to catch this. And you can try and sneak up and catch Pokemon or alpha Pokemon from behind with Wing Balls and Heavy Balls and things like that. So you actually don't need to battle them to potentially catch them. Oh, an XP Candy Medium. Not too bad. We got our Alpha Ursaring, and the Alpha Ursaring is what I'm going to evolve into Ursaluna. So this is where the fun part begins. We need to find the item to evolve Ursaring into Ursaluna. And this is where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. You need access to the Ursaluna mount, because now we need to run around the Crimson Mirelands, hoping to find a specific item called a peat block. So anytime you are running around the Crimson Mirelands, make sure to be running around on your Ursaluna, because you're going to have to use its navigation feature to try and find rare items. Man, I could have swore it was right here. Oh, we're getting closer. There we go. Dig for treasure. And what are we going to get? We got some hardy grains. Not what we were looking for. So this is where kind of luck needs to happen. I was like, how cool would it be if you could find it right where you fought Ursaluna? But unfortunately, not yet. But you can also get the items to evolve Scyther into Kleavor here too. So just keep that in mind. You can also get the item to evolve Scyther into Kleavor from battling the little balls with the arms. Gravelers, there we go. The little balls with the arms. But this could be a little bit of a long process, so don't be surprised if it takes a little while to be able to find the peat block. But once you find the peat block, then we can move on to the next bit of the process here. But I'm going to keep running around and seeing what kind of items I can get. Now, if you have been running around the map trying to find this item and you're just struggling to find new items, you can actually refresh the items that you can dig for on the map pretty easily. You can fast travel back to a camp, and I know for a fact that if you leave the expedition and go back to Jubilife Village, then it will refresh the items. Theoretically, you could try and sleep and have it refresh the items too. I've seen it do that, but then sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. But I do know that if you go back to Jubilife and then back to the Crimson Mirelands, that 100% does work. And then obviously, while you're doing this, if you are going back to Jubilife Village and then back to the Crimson Mirelands to farm up the item that you need, there is a chance that you could spawn like a Tediursa outbreak, which would be pretty cool because then you could try and hunt for a shiny or even an alpha Tediursa, so you could evolve it into an Ursaring and whatever you want to do with it. Now, I'm not going to lie. Depending on your luck, it could take a hot minute to be able to find the peat block. Some of you will find it on your first dig. Others may never find it. It's kind of just up to the gods. You got to pray to RNGesus, maybe sacrifice a goat or something like that, and hope that you can find it pretty quickly. Oh my god, I just had a shiny frog pop up in this little lake right here. Oh my goodness. They make this, like, this funny little noise when they spawn. Oh, come on. Let me catch you. Let me catch you. Look at the shiny frog boy. No, don't run from me. Oh my god. I swear to God. This stupid little bird thing. Nice. Shiny Krogunk. And it's mine. Nice. Gotta love when shinies just pop up in the world. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of here, Carnivine. So there's a bit of a system that I like to do to try and find items in the Crimson Mirelands so you don't waste a ton of time looking around. The first thing that I do is I go to the Mirelands camp and hop on Ursaluna, and there's always going to be one in these kind of areas. Oh god, we're falling from the sky. So then that way you know to get, like, there's 4 specific treasures. There's always one in this area here. Ooh, got a star piece. That's cool. I've never actually seen one of those before in this game. And then after I get the one that's right near the Mirelands camp, then I'm going to fast travel to the Bogbound camp. And there's going to be 3 items around here, and they're always in the same area. So you go, like, north out of here, and there's usually one right around where the skunk is. There it is. Oh, there's the peat block. Nice. So this is right here in the Scarlet Bog as you head north out of Bogbound Camp. So we got the peat block that we need to evolve, which is fantastic. There's going to be another spot if you start running over to the edge of this little, like, bog here. Actually, it might not be spawned in this time. Usually, it's over where these hippos are over here, but we would be getting lit up already if it was there. And then the other one is going to be on the other side of the Bogbound camp around here. But those are usually the only 4 that I look for because they always seem to spawn in the same way. And then if they don't spawn, and then once I get them or if they're not there, then I'll just recycle it by going back to Jubilife and then coming back to the Mirelands. And then the next item is going to be, like, just south of Bogbound Camp, right in the sludge mound down here. So as you go up above Bogbound Camp, you're going to start seeing that there's an item over here, and it's usually, let's see here, yeah, it's going to be down in these woods here. Most typically. Ooh, just don't die when you dive off of that. Let's see what we get. It's usually, like, right around here. But it's interesting that you can reload these really easily. So I just go to these couple locations, go back to Jubilife Village, and then come back. And that's the fastest farm method that I've found for getting this peat block. Now that we have the peat block, you need to wait for a full moon. Its name is Ursaluna, after all, which means it's tied to the moon. Now, we do have a full moon here. And since we have an alpha Ursaring, we can actually evolve this into an alpha Ursaluna. So we've got the full moon, we've got the peat block. And now we just need to drop it on Ursaluna, and Ursaring is ready to evolve. So, peat block, full moon, Ursaring, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. We can get ourselves a beautiful alpha Ursaluna. I love the new evolution screen, by the way. I don't know how everybody else feels about it, but I quite enjoy it. Ursaluna looks a little derpy. So yeah, we've got ourselves an alpha Ursaluna here. I'm actually really excited for this particular Pokemon. Look how big this monster is going to be. Yay, she's massive. Oh, she looks so sad. She's like, don't call me massive. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is everything you need to know to get yourself an Ursaluna. I really do hope everybody enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.